Ladies and gentlemen, business owners of West Oxfordshire, he's not as good as the other guy, but please welcome him to stage. It's Ken Norman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the West Oxfordshire Business Awards for 2018. And thanks, that was Richard sabotaging my entrance there. As you know, I used to host the WOBAs until last year when Richard took over. And, well, he's let me do the announcement of the finalists this evening. So give me a cheer if you've come all the way from Woodstock this evening. Ensham? Yeah. I think it sounded like more like a bar, which suggested people from Chipping Norton in. Oh! Always count on the chippy folk for volume. Blaydon. Yes, very formal. I'm just shouting out random West Oxfordshire villagers now. Chadlington. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Sorry, Carterton. Whitney. Oh, we've got to do something about that in future years. We really have. But welcome indeed to this fantastic facility. I've been sat on my backside all day preparing the slides that you're about to see this evening, and I was a bit concerned that I wasn't going to get my step count in. Then I parked up about 3/4 of a mile away in the car park and walked all the way up the stairs and then walked back for my badge, and I've just been to the toilets. If you do go to the toilets, which are just out the door here to the left, and you keep following the building round, and at about half a mile, you'll come across the toilets out that door around. If you've got a mobile phone, wave it at me. If you've got a mobile phone, wave it, because we're all about Twitter and, wave them, because you're going to be needing to tweet this evening. Right, I see a few Samsung devices. So the fire entrances then, if we need or exits, as they're called in the train, are out there. And if the fire alarm does go off, it means that there's a fire and we need to get out. And basically, we just need to follow the Abbot's personnel in their lovely fluorescent high-vis jackets out of the building. And a big cheer, ladies and gentlemen, for all the Abbot's volunteers this evening. Thank you so much. They looked after us a couple of years ago, and it's brilliant. About 30 of their staff have given up their pancake day to show us around the facility this evening. Yeah, some of you have forgotten it's Pancake Day. I was singing the word pancake earlier on, but I was a little flat. I put some lemon juice on it, and then I was a little sharp. But anyway, I'm just one of this august group that you see on the screen behind you, the WOBA organising team, as we like to call ourselves. And this is a team of people that give up their time to organise the West Oxfordshire Business Awards. God knows why. Although it's not entirely, we don't do it entirely for free. There's about 23.6 kilograms of millionaire shortbread that we get through over the course of the year organising this. But we have a couple of vacancies because we're saying farewell to a couple of members on the team. There is only one real criterion for being on the WOBA team, and that is you have to be reasonably photogenic, as you can see from that. But we are losing a couple of people. First of all, Michelle Lodge is leaving us. Oh, a lot of you don't know who these people are, really. The other person, because he does no longer meet the criteria of being photogenic, that's David Parry. He's leaving us. But it does mean that we have a couple of spaces on the organising committee. So if anybody wants to join us next year for fun-filled frolics, millionaire shortbread and the glory of standing at a foot of the stairs handing out badges, you're very welcome to join us next year. We'd be delighted to have some new people along for the ride. What else I've got to tell you about? Oh, we're here. That's Abbott's. Huge building. I've done all that. The other people we have to thank, of course, are our sponsors. Big cheer for our sponsors. Thank you. Because obviously without them, none of these awards would actually be given. So we really do have these people to thank. One of the issues that we do have, though, is that we finish the awards end of April, or when is it? March 23rd. We sigh a huge sigh of relief and without realising that people's year ends are coming up. And then we have a mad scramble to find sponsors for the next year. So if there are any would-be sponsors for the West Oxfordshire Business Awards 2019, which sounds a really scary thing to be asking and saying, we'd be really glad to hear from you. Clearly, if you don't get nominated and you don't get to finalist station this evening, you probably won't want to have anything to do with us ever again. And on that point, we do appreciate that, you know, for some of you, it's going to be an evening that's going to end in disappointment. But please just keep trying. We have had people that have won awards after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many years have we been going? 8 attempts. So just keep plugging away. Your business grows and develops. New judges come and go. And one of the tricky things that we really have is judging very disparate businesses. You know, we really do encourage you to get involved. And the other thing about this is it's a celebration of business this evening. So look around the room. There's about 180 of you here. So it's a fantastic opportunity to network and find out what's going on in this brilliant, innovative and thriving district of ours. So do take the opportunity for what it's worth to get to know a few other people in the room this evening. That would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. Just quickly, some other sponsors. Not everybody gives us DOSH. There are a lot of organisations that give us sponsorship in kind. And so the likes of Whitney and Abingdon College, Blueprint, all of these people up here have been absolutely fantastic at providing us in-kind donations. They're the handles you need. So if you are going to tweet furiously throughout the evening about your success or otherwise, you know, please grab those Twitter handles, tag us WOBA 2018. That would be great on your Instagram, Facebook pages. And over the coming weeks in the lead and the build-up to that fantastic gala dinner, please use the opportunity to get some PR out of you know, all the energy and effort that you've done to get yourselves here this evening. Right, just so by way of a bit of an agenda, in a moment I'm going to introduce Pat Cole from Abbot Diabetes Care. She's going to come and tell us a bit about what the organisation gets up to. Then we're going to unveil the trophy. As I say, this is an annual collaboration between Whitney and Abingdon College and Synolos, where the design students from the college come up with concepts, we go and judge, and we have a fantastic trophy made for us. Now, a lot of awards, you get this kind of thing. I've won an award this last year. Thank you. I am self-employed, and for the 6th consecutive month, I have been awarded Employee of the Year at Present 3R. But this is the kind of thing that you ordinarily get at this kind of award ceremony. Our awards, we like to think, are absolutely fantastic and special. We've got some red acrylic awards, which Mark Making designed for us a few years back, and they're just so stunning. But the real stunner is the West Oxfordshire Business of the Award trophy, sponsored by STL Communications, and we'll be unveiling that after we've heard from Pat. Then there'll be some food and drink. Fantastic. And some tours of the facility. Now, they'll happen concurrently. Some of you can go on a tour while some of us nosh, and then when you come back, the noshes will go, and we'll have a number of tours around the building. So if you're up for that and you want to put another 10,000 steps on your step counter, please feel free to join the party. And then at about 7:45, 7:45, we'll be making the announcements of the finalists of the 2018 awards. And all I would say is if you have been nominated and you are a finalist, at the end, if you could stay, we'll take some photographs. And if any of you are still sober, we might thrust a microphone in your face and do a bit of recording for our website. So does that sound like a plan? Can you hang on till 7:45? No, tough. We're going to make you hang on. So you've got to talk to each other. You've got to network. But before we do any of that, I'd like to welcome to the stage the site director of Abbot's Diabetes Care here in Whitney. That's Pat Cole. Pat.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Abbot Diabetes Care. But actually, more importantly, welcome to your WOBA event. And that's really what you're all here for, not really to hear very much from me. So I'm going to keep it short. You'll be very happy to know. And we're going to end with a video, which hopefully will tell you more about us than I ever will. I know that Ken said some of you are a bit disappointed, but you shouldn't be. And I know it's a bit of a cliche to say, but you're all winners, aren't you? Even if you don't make the finalists, that may not feel like it. But actually, what you all did was put your businesses under the spotlight for scrutiny. And I think you should take a massive round of applause for that, because not everyone can do that. And you're prepared to be judged against your peers by people who perhaps don't understand every nuance of your business. So well done, everyone who's prepared to do that. And that's what makes the awards so important, I think. I think it's easy to think that businesses like ours, big corporations, actually don't necessarily understand smaller, medium-sized companies. And that's not true, actually. Because although we are a big corporation, although I suspect very few people have heard of Abbot, so we're an American healthcare company. We employ 94,000 people around the world. And we've been in business for 130 years. And yet, every business, every site within Abbot is actually a small business. So we have a P&L here. I have to make profit, and if I don't make profit, I'm in serious trouble. And it might be a long way away in the States, but trust me, they're very loud voices. So I do understand everything that any one of you goes through. The reason we exist is to help people live their very best and fullest lives they can through the healthcare products that we produce. And we at Abbot Diabetes Care does exactly what it says on the tin, no surprise. We make products that help people with diabetes, which is a dreadful disease, but hopefully the products that we make makes their lives just a little bit better. For 30 years, we've been making test strips. So in order to understand what's going on in your blood when you have diabetes, you need to know how much glucose you have in your blood. And traditionally, and for 30 years, you've had to stick a needle in the end of your finger to get some blood and put it on the test strip, and you get one data point. If you have a child with diabetes, that is a dreadful thing to do. 4 years ago, just coming up 4 years ago, we launched a new product, a sensor technology. It sits on the back of your arm. It sits there for 14 days. And you can scan at any time that you want, and it will tell you how much glucose you have in your blood. It's a transformational product. And we in Diabetes Care, and there's just over 700 of us here, are super proud to be a part of that. We have a video now that I hope you will just watch and indulge us, really. It's a video that was made. We call this a revolution because we believe we've revolutionized the world for people who have diabetes. And there are many people who've contributed to that. The video is called A Hand in the Revolution, and it shows just some of the people that have helped bring this product to market. So we'll run the video.
In April of 2010, when the decision was made to take Freestyle Navigator off the market, we had to face our consumers. And on that day, the organization made a promise to people that we would be back with the right product. That day really cemented for us our resolve to come back stronger than ever with a product that realized the potential. And that product is Freestyle Libre.
My daughter, she was born 5 weeks early, so she was a little bit poorly when she was born, and one of the tests they did was a blood glucose test, and the doctor turned to me with a ribbon in his hand and he said, "I'm just about to," and I said, "Stop there, I know exactly what you're doing. I helped make those." I then got the opportunity to go into the low volume side of Freestyle Libre. I realised that the sensors that we were making, that I was getting blind to because we make millions and millions and millions of them. You just see them as a product rather than a person. It makes me feel fulfilled. I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
So I've been interested in diabetes technology ever since I was diagnosed when I was 5. I think as being part of the company, I think my hand in the revolution has got to be to do with coming up with innovative trial ideas and working on process improvements to make sure that the product that we're giving out to the consumer is of top quality. I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in the revolution.
My hand in this started with what we call the Common Sensor Project. Part of that project is trying to make a sensor that could be pre-calibrated. Factory calibration eliminates the needs to prick your finger. And to see that, transpire from just laboratory work into real life stuff, people out there will be benefited from that. I don't think you can feel anything better than that. I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
So my hand in Freestyle Libre was making sure that all of the customs documentation was complete and correct. Without me actually doing the small little piece that I did, that stuff wouldn't have even arrived and we could have had all sorts of problems. It makes me feel really proud that I've had just a tiny, tiny little part of what I've done has helped with this revolution. I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
Your fish part, please.
Wie kam ich zu Lana? Wir haben eine Zeitung gelesen vor ein paar Jahren, weil sie erstens in der Schule nicht gut den Finger stechen mögen und die Lehrer und die betreuende Pflegedienste machen das ungern. Also
when we saw every time a finger, it's getting black because the pen. There was a time she couldn't feel the fingers more, and that was for us very hard.
Es ging ganz reibungslos. Wir haben uns dann getroffen in der Klinik und haben wir was für sie. Wir haben Freestyle Libre. Wie ich dabei denke, dass Freestyle Libre Lana ihr Leben unterstützt, voll auszuschöpfen.
I think when you say that you've had a hand in it, there's a lot of personal pride and a lot of personal ownership that comes into it. And I know everyone that I work with feels the same way.
I had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
We had a hand in it.
I had a hand in it.
Ich war Teil der Revolution.
मेरा भी इस revolution में हिस्सा है.
We had a hand in it.
I had a hand
In the revolution.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Pat. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, we now come to the stage where we're just going to quickly share with you this year's WOBA trophy. Now, as I said, in the past, for the past few years, there's been a brilliant collaboration between Witney and Abingdon College and Synolos in Witney. And this is last year's trophy that they made for us. Beautiful. And a few others from past years. So this collaboration has given us every year an absolutely unique trophy, as I say, which sort of puts into the shade, some of the run-of-the-mill trophies. And one of the things that you all have to appreciate is that if you're nominated as a finalist this evening, you're in with a shout for this trophy. Because the STL Communications West Oxfordshire Business of the Year award is given to one of our finalists. And so what I'd like to do is to invite, are any of the students that actually designed this with this evening? No, not at all. Haven't seen them yet. Are they here in the room? Monia and Chloe? Either of them here? No. Oh, what a shame. Their tutors are here. Would the tutors like the glory of unveiling the... and I must say that... are they here? All right, come on up, come on up. Here they are. good photo opportunity for the college. Because absolutely stunning. And I must say, this is, and he won't come up on the stage, but Ryan Stowe from Synolos takes those design, and along with Barry from Synolos, they work out how to make the thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the West Oxfordshire Business of the Year Award for the trophy for 2018. Drum roll. Wow, there we go. They haven't clearly never seen it before. Yeah, you haven't seen it made, have you? No. No, there you go. We saw the little paper. So a big round of applause for Whitney and Abingdon College and Synolos. We'll do some photographs.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, business owners of West Oxfordshire, the finalists are now to be announced. Please welcome, live on stage, it's Ken Norman. Oh, it's not working. Amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Richard. Say we're about to announce them. We're actually a whole tour of people missing, and imagine how dreadful it would be if I said, and a finalist was, and they're not in the room. That would be a bit annoying. So I'm going to try and hang on for 30 seconds. You might be able to give me a bit of a... Thank you for entering. Thank you. That's the first one. There we are. Put it in the diary. Note to yourself in the diary, just in case you do make it through to the finals, that the award ceremony is on March the 23rd at Haythrop Park. And the point about this is that table spaces are limited. Now, if you're a finalist, you get 2 complimentary tickets to the gala dinner. If you want more than that, a plea, make sure you book out your tickets as quickly as possible, because we will sell out, and there are invariably disappointed people who wanted to bring their whole team that left it too late to do so. So if you want to take your tables, you want to bring guests, family, friends, no pets, please book your tickets. Now, today is Shrove Tuesday. I appreciate some of you want to get back to your pancakes. But gents, just in case you'd forgotten, tomorrow is a very important day, is it not? Gents, I'm appealing to gents now. Tomorrow, but you can help me out here, ladies. While I've got a gathering, do a bit of a straw poll. Okay or not okay? No? Perfect. Yeah, this is the Tesco Value Valentine's card. So if you're fine with that, it is austerity, time of austerity and all that. I'll go with that. But I had to break a 5-pack. So if anybody wants... they're 99 pence each. So I think it's a bargain if you want one. Come and see me. If you haven't got 99 pence, there is the Lidl version, which you can just... It filled the hole, didn't it? Okay. Should we get announcing? Well, I think we should, because if we don't get going, we'll never get out of this place. Is this the tour coming back? No, it's Jane. Hi, Jane. Oh, the other thing I should mention, say hello to Jane. She's over by the door there. Turn around, say hello to Jane. Hello, Jane. Jane is here this evening representing the Oxfordshire Business Awards. And the point about that is, you've got to remember this, is if you are a finalist, you're automatically entered into the Oxfordshire Business Awards. Hey! So 2 entries for the price of 1. The gala dinner, you can see there, splash of red. So if you are invited along, you do make it to the finals, just come dressed in a splash of red. Some people really go to town, as you can see there. That's Anita. And some people don't, but hey. Right. They're coming. I've got a thumbs up, so I'm going to steam right in. So, finalists, if you make it, stay behind for the photos, which we're going to be taking in record quick time if we don't get moving. So, here we go then. The West Oxfordshire Business Awards 2018. And the finalists are... Get a frisson of excitement in the room. You can do drum rolls with your feet, all that kind of nonsense if you want. So the first award that we're going to announce this evening is the Hufkins Hospitality, Leisure and Tourism Award. Give me a cheer if you're in for that one. And the finalists are Chapters Hair Design, UE Coffee Roasters, and Manor Cottagers. So they are our finalists for the Hospitality, Leisure and Tourism Award. Our next award is the Retail Award. This is sponsored by NFU Mutual. And our finalists are Sassy, Bippity Boo, The Shake Shop, so congratulations to those. So that's the Retail Award finalists. Our next award, a great award this one, sponsored by the Rooflight Company. It is the 2018 WOBA Charity of the Year Award. And our finalists are Volunteer Link Up, Whitney ATC. Shorten your name. And Guideposts. So there are our three finalists for the Charity Award. Our next award is the First Sight Media Marketing Excellence Award. That's First Sight Media you just heard there. Who provide all the kit and set everything up and make us look more professional than we actually are. There we go. And our finalists are The Shake Shop, Avalanche Enterprise, and Manor Cottagers. So they're the finalists in the First Sight Media Marketing Excellence Award. The next one is our Innovation Award, and this is sponsored by Owen Mumford. And our finalists are Meech International, Ice Oxford, and Safety Services UK. So they're the Owen Mumford Innovation Award finalists for 2018. Our next award is Employer of the Year Award. And this is sponsored by our friends at the M Group. Hooray! Hooray! And the finalists are Oxford Products, Ridgeway, and Aston and James. So they are our finalists in the M Group Employer of the Year Award. The New Business Award. This is sponsored by Blenheim Palace. And our finalists are Hunter's Cake Cafe, My Store Self-Storage, and Tickety Shake. So the Blenheim Palace New Business Award finalists for you. Now we come to the Micro Business Award. This is sponsored by the Whitney Business and Innovation Centre. And our finalists are tiny. No. It's my impression of a microwave. Sassy. LA Perfection. And a final finalist, Push Start Marketing. Actual gasps. So they're the Whitney Business and Innovation Centre Micro Business Award finalists. Now we come on to the NatWest Small Business Award. Our finalists are Ice Oxford, Panoramic Journeys, and CQR. This is the Sandler Training Large Business of the Year Award. And our finalists are Oxford Products, SST Technology, and Audley Travel. So that just leaves me the Business Person of the Year Award. This is sponsored by Wise Investment. And our finalists are Dominic Boyette of UE Coffee Roasters, Andrew Hammond of Oxford Products, and Sheena Marsh of Oxford Garden Design. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the list of finalists. They are your finalists for the 2018 West Oxfordshire Business of the Year Awards. If you didn't make it this time, really sorry. Keep plugging away. Please don't be despondent. As Pat says, you know, it's brilliant that you've put your names forward, that you've allowed yourselves to be held up amongst your peers. Please do enter again. And so without further ado, I'd like to invite the finalists onto the stage for photographs. Rick here will organise you all and we'll do a photo shoot. Thank you so much for coming out. Safe journeys home. Enjoy your pancakes. Thank you very much.